Hi, my name is Ralph Helmick. I'm a sculptor and I'm a member of the class of 2024 Wall of Fame. I have art commissions all over the United States and a few abroad. I've done a lot for universities. I've done several pieces for courthouses. And I focused on public art because I wanted it to be part of the urban fabric, to be part of the social component of a city or community. Scientists have been a big influence on me throughout my career. A piece I did for the McGovern Institute involved neurons in a 3-story stairway. When you reach the top of the stairs and look back, all of these neurons collapse optically into 2 dimensions to create a brain hemisphere. So there's just one point in space where it creates a recognizable image. To me, that's a metaphor for discovery. And that's, in this case, scientific and optical discovery. One of my more recent pieces is an unconventional portrait of Werner Heisenberg, the early 20th century quantum physicist. I decided I would create a suspended piece using rulers and magnets and compasses and clocks, and using that same optical phenomenon where the portrait comes together from a single spot. That just got installed at the Max Planck Institute in Munich, Germany. If there were any advice I could impart, it would be appreciate where you are and where you've been and where you're going. Looking back on my education in Williamsville, I was struck by the scope of what was offered. The community committed the resources to have a public school excel. One of my strongest interests was, unsurprisingly, visual art there. The 3 teachers I had there were all really good. The first one, Mr. Coniglio, he was coming out of the 1950s in the beat movement. He was showing us abstract expressionism, action painting. He would play Dave Brubeck's Take 5 in class while we were working on our projects. He was great. My junior year, I took a class with Mr. Lederer, who was much more traditional, and we just did pretty much straight up illustration type rendering and practicing drawing, which if you're in the visual arts, you can't get enough of. And I would say most important to me was my final art teacher at Williamsville South, Mary Jo Healy. Miss Healy was the real deal. She really took time to spend time with us and to show us art more deeply. Most of us didn't know what we were looking at, but it was an exposure that prompted curiosity. All it takes is a few good teachers, and their lessons just endure.